Test, test, test. Oh, hang on. That's a bit better. Thanks a second, guys. Just gonna ask a bit to set up. Ready? We're ready. Hello. Yo. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Saturday. How are you all doing today? December is really creeping through. So December before we know it. January. We do this whole dance again. How are you all doing today? Did I already say that? I probably already said that. Tea and custard creams go off. We're playing some more off today. Yeah, so this has been a really fun game we've been playing for the past couple of weeks. I've been really enjoying. This is I'm trying to think of how best to describe this game. It's been like a week since we last played it, and it was a lot. It's a lot. This is basically a very surreal, slightly spooky indie RPG game. Very, very Earthbound-esque, very Undertale-esque. Although I believe it was a big influence on Undertale. Where we are a spirit who has possessed the body of someone only called the Batter. And it is our job. We are on a sacred mission to purify the world of spirits. And our quest has led us to what is called the Room. Having purified the three major zones, we're now in this spot called the Room. And we are kind of trapped here, and it has become a very surreal, weird nightmare. Where basically we're now in a space where when we go into one of the areas, we are asked to basically select these 3 different save files, and each one basically makes the area in very different. We kind of got a bit lost, and we kind of got a bit lost here. So hopefully we're gonna struggle through it and get through it and hopefully finish the game. I can't make any promises on that, but I'm hoping so. Or we'll just like throw a controller in frustration and play Mario Kart. Like every stream is like, if this doesn't work, we'll play Mario Kart. Do it. Which is fine. Anyway, let's carry on. So I'm gonna try and remember. I know we've kind of been through all these individually already. I've just got to find my bearings and sort of maybe repeat little bits as to remind myself. I think this is the one with the blood floors where we take damage. Yep. Stop running into, and I wonder if we can talk to these guys again. Right. Yeah. So they all had different questions. The rest that we mostly got wrong. Right, and then we've got this card here that is really important, and get the impression this is important. But at the same time, no way to go there. We can't. Yeah. This is all very like. Still very Lynch. Very erased. Yeah, we can go down there. It's inanimate. Dave Papa gave me a music box. Thing. We have a music box, don't we? Can we do anything with that? Oh, we had a music box. Alright. And he wanted a number. We already gave one. My recollection is this wasn't enough down because I feel like it will. Brad, I'll stop doing that because that is. I'm gonna try that code. That works. I don't think it will because I feel like we tried that before. No. Okay. Right. Let's head back. There's nothing we can really do here. Save. Load block 2. So are these supposed to be? These aren't batter silhouettes. They're just the worker guys. Right, the puzzle. Right. Need to find that. Bear me a sec. I think last time, that playing card that we saw earlier, I think I took a photo of. Okay, no, hang on. Should be on my Switch album. And I'll just take that on my phone because it'll be easier to refer back to playing the actual game. Unfortunately, I can't have this in picture. Be actually a pretty good feature to have. Launcher issues. Of course we are. So wonder... So we've got these two symbols up here. And I wonder if they relate to a playing card. Because I wonder if we have to press down. So the whole thing with this puzzle, I believe, from I think the one that we did last time, there was another one like this, is we have to, yeah, push it in the ground. I think we have to look at the playing card and push only the ones with those symbols, those ones pointing, sort of the leaf pointing up and down, if that makes sense, but point going down. So it would be this one. And they say going down, like down to the facing the road. This one. This one. One. And I think this is the last one. Oh, and that's giving us another number. So I reckon if we go back to block 1, very well, let's try another one. Let's try that. 5, 8, 5. Bravo, that's perfect. Here, take this. Done well. Sagittarius card's been found. Sweet. And my understanding is those cards are sort of like the ways you get into different zones as access to the room again. That's alright. Well, that's cool. All topsy-turvy. What? Sorry, what? Huh? Fine, Bendy. Oh joy. Okay, right, it's one of these. One of these pubs. I wonder if the code we got earlier solution to this. So this is 3, 7, 5, 5. Don't know what that's done. Hasn't. Not all topsy-turvy anymore. Tell you that. Today Papa gave me a comic. I want to go out and play. I hate this place. I'm sure Mama will come pick me up. Chapter 2. Box's Adventures. So the chapters are going backward time, which is okay. Animate. It's an old comic. Read it? Yes. Panic in Ballville. Oh, that's an 8-bit. 8-bit crunch. What a beautiful day. Ballville is at peace. Let's hope nothing bad happens to spoil the magical blue of this glorious sky. It's interesting because this is a boxer because the all the enemies in the purified zones, they all have kind of like boxer stances. They all look a bit like boxers. It's really interesting. So there's a connection there. Oh, and they got a batter. Aha! You're not taking my diabolical genius into account. And my new invention, a cloning machine. I've filled Ballville with my own evil clones. You can't stop us now, Boxer. And I've also kidnapped your little girlfriend. Oh no! Maybe it isn't such a good day after all. Clear Ballville of all the evil clones of Ballman, quick. Oh, ooh la la, what a mess. I better hurry. Oh, oh, let's... What the hell? Okay. So, the Ballmen are the antagonists of this section, and we are technically a Ballman with a batter, very similar to these guys. Who watch the Watchmen? Who indeed? And the fact that us purifying the zones basically kills off like all life and all like vibrance to areas. I suspect we are not. We and the batter are not particularly good people. Whoops daisy, this is a veritable invasion. Aha, Boxer, this is the end for you. Vigilante my ass. Do we have any... Boxer checks multiple enemies. Perfect. Wham! 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 This is impossible, even for a superhero. You've never had a chance of success. No! Daisy! This is really stupid. No, I'm not reading that. Today, Mama finally picked me up. The end is near, my friend. I believe what's floating behind you is the final save point. Perhaps you're wise to record your progress one last time before you enter that door. Face the queen. Time's come for you to spend the golden fruits of your carnage. Interesting. Right, okay, so we can only really get one of those. I also want to make sure the battery. Yeah, we can't afford that. Fine. So looking like we're about to go fight the final boss 20 minutes into the stream. We've really screwed this up. What I think... Vincent, Kessa, Vincent, and Victoria. Alright. What I think we're going to do is we're going to go back to the nothingness. And we're going to explore some of the purified zones a bit more. We're kind of on a bit of a quick trip. But I want to go delve into them. Yeah, they are. Maybe get some EXP. Something else in them. But like I said, look, they're just barren and empty. White boxes. Big noggins and maybe big beards. And there's no like music. How are we looking in terms of what's full well pull up any of these guys. Okay, let's most beasts. Let's do lethargics. Back slower. And let's do Special home run. Sure, seems to be from this. Oh, it's one of these puzzles, right? Oh, okay, just probably not the best stack to use, but fine. Let's bracket. Poisoned. Nothing. Brad. Let's do Runner Grace. There. We haven't got that much thingy left. I need to reset this puzzle. Paying attention to it. Let's save that. Brad. Up here. Anything? Aye. Oh. Is that you, Cobb? Oh, no you're not. There's someone else. Please go. Fight! Let's do lethargic. Resist. Okay. Slightly increase the bat's attack. Oh, we can choose wide angle so we can look at his health. Fundamental Seraphic Incarnation. Able to detect type, resist poison, resist lethargic. Does. Why are you doing this? That's a good question, actually. Because the game tells us we have to. Can stop. Into nature. One plant starts to grow on the ground. Okay, so we're taking damage from the famine. Okay. Not really any of those, so that's a thing. Here we are. This is the end for me. Already wasn't much left. Finish your work now. Find the others. I'm leaving. I feel great about playing that, to be honest. Do we have anything that can... Perfect. Let's go optimize below. Ooh. That was a good hit. Use that on kind of everyone. Much more. demise has been found. Okay, it's in the... Right, just teloed. Makes sense. Oh, that puzzle's gonna be impossible. We should probably head back. I don't think we're going to be able to get much further. There was a red box back near that boss, so we'll head back to there. Then head back to the room, I think. Fight the queen! Ow. How close? Are we that close to leveling up again? I don't mind fighting these guys a lot because it does give us XP. Save. Let's return to nothingness. Actually, I want to go to Zone 3 because I kind of want to see what the electrodes look like in Zone 3 because they look really different in Zone 2. I expect they're going to be really difficult to fight, so... I can't tell if they're like... kid with really big nipples, or they're wearing like suits that also have big nipples on them for some reason. Except their heads are kind of red. It also looks like kind of like they've the marks on their going down on their like on their chest and their like legs, and they kind of look like where you would like mark when you're gonna like do an incision on someone. Okay. Use Baroque drama. Ooh. That do. That increases allies' defense. That's actually really helpful. Good. I take a wonder to see if we can maybe. Kind of want to level up Matra more. Enemies aren't as level of secretary isn't as hard as I thought it might have been. I have quite a lot of health, which is quite annoying. You have how much money? Okay. Why I'm keeping delving deeper in. Go back in. Maybe I'll find a yellow box. Yeah, but we equip that? Yeah, okay, so who has the lowest defense? 4, 8. Okay, so it's gonna have to be. Go on. Crap. Fine. Use a silver flesh on the batter. Leveled up. Use Gaussian blood. Last week, yeah. From a grace if that. Oh, there's more damage. Okay, maybe we need to use that. Okay. Okay, I'm still muted. Take that. Right, so he's leveled up. Run with faith. Meat attack, effective against. Not no. Jump. 3. Red box. Right, let's have a look at this. Okay. Not as effective as anyway. Fine. Gaussian blur, special attack random element. In fact, that's better than. Oh, I should use the. I need to do run with grace. I'm gonna use it on this. Fantastic. Still keep like pressing A when it hits the impact, as if it's like if it's doing some kind of timed hit element to it. No, there isn't. Pardon me one sec. I'm just debating whether we should. We'll do this fight, and I think we'll get out. There's probably there's a boss around here, but and let's do heavy string. And use wide angle. Annoying. For some reason I keep checking that. Actually, we can defend. And we'll get a bit of competence back. Okay, let's head back to the room. So what I want to do is okay, so we can only buy that for Epsilon. And I'm going to. We should go back and just grab a bit more so we can afford this for everyone. This stuff for everyone. It gives us the best possible chance of surviving the fight. Because I'm just pretty concerned it's gonna be really tough. And it couldn't really We'll get these. Afford those. Can't afford it. We really just need 4,100 each for that, and then that's okay. And those. So we need. We sell anything maybe? We're okay with like figurative objects and also wonder if critical hits, beneficial competency. Right, I'm going to save, and if this all goes badly wrong, we can always come back and then get better equipment. Be a couple, hopefully a level or so above. Try again. Although I kind of hope we should be okay, but I don't know. Rewrite for some kind of like. Chapter 1: The Queen. The first thing she said was, "You are finally here, Batter. How long have I awaited your arrival? But you've travelled this path in vain. You only cause embarrassment here. Go back home." Never losing his light confidence, the Batter replied, interesting. We've now shifted into past tense and from third person perspective. That's just what I've done. This cradle is the home of my father. Guardians have fallen. You are queen of a kingdom that no longer exists. Surprised but a little disconcerted, she asked him, "Why have you destroyed the world I rebuilt?" The answer was simple. That was never what you were here to do. Your task was to care for him, and you failed. Because of you, I must now complete my sacred mission. Forcing a monotonous dialogue on in the face of the Batter's attacks, the Queen explained her actions. I only created all this for him. Is there nothing more than the happiness of my children? Lost in preparations for the birthday party, you forgot who it was for. With this, the Queen's patience was exhausted. You have spoilt the carnival, Batter. I will not let you lay a hand on the son who brought us into the world. There you will fall. Queen. Able to type, no weakness to type. Let's do this on. Oh, so she has like some dust. Let's do that on her. And silence. I'm going to focus that on weak. Good. Use that on the batter. I'm sturdy. I am gravely disappointed. Let's go with special attack on random elements. Use that on meat. Okay. Use wide angle on Sigma. Or a add-on. Never type, no, we can protected. And we're going to use this on Vader. No dessert for you. I think we need to heal Alpha. Okay. And then I'm going to use have you filled your life with beauty? Right, we need to, he needs to get healed. And we'll use Serena's Tragedy. Okay. That was very responsible of you, Batter. I made a big cake for the party tonight. Would you like some coffee, my love? Queen of the Flies, it is time to join your disciples. It all went wrong, now we must forget it all and dream sweet dreams. Look. He has your eyes. They are full of fear. Oh, we've got to see the capture the batter. kid in the room when we finished each zone who was sort of same as our kids then. I'm here. Oh no. Oh. I don't wanna fight. I don't wanna do this. Oh, I don't wanna fight the kid. You go. Go. I guess it's one of those things you have to defend against, like... No. Little boy. Unable to take type, weak to plastic, weak to metal. Weak to smoke, weak to me. What if we just defend? Okay, guess what? This. Sorry, was just a child. I'm scared of the dark. From now on, there will be no more darkness. What have we done? Not right there, imposter. I think I have placed in you the blindest confidence, the firmest hope, frankest belief. We can well say that I have erred to the bone. But the one who truly betrayed us sits beyond the eye of the cat. What have you done, Space Cadet? Did what I was told. Is the opaque mist of the narrative really your excuse for killing women and child? Yes? You have not purified this place. You have destroyed, eradicated it. You have plunged it into sterile nothingness. It's better like that. I erred in never lending you my paw. The moment the curtain rose, I should have detected the black flame that consumes your soul. Space Cadet, join me. Atone for the sins we have committed by preventing this monster from completing his work. Don't do that. I require your help to purify this world. Now is the time to render your final worthless verdict. Master official ending. Judge special ending. I'm going to just special ending. I'm ending this now. Not laying about to finish this. I don't think this is being pressed for the wrong reason. I think the judge is right. I think we need to end it like this. Rather futile though it is, I believe your choices are right. Now and batter. Taste our vindictive thirst and justice. Whoa! Whoa! Magic home run. Conniving aneurysm, so check low impact. So check with average impact. Click from tragic. Let's go rapture aneurysm. Is there a attack that gives us a health bar? Nope. Okay, brilliant. Right, so let's do Mutinous because he used magic. And do we have... Oh, we have all our item sets. Okay, let's go with... Critical aneurysm. Right, let's defend. Okay. My crusade ends here. Diabata, carrying the eternal souvenir of failure on your sad enterprise. Too late. Everything is lost. I know it, but I prefer this to your victory. Now, there is nothing left but our regrets. What was that all about?
What does it matter if rain comes your way and raindrops patter all day?
This is so
The rain
Lynchian. It's
descending should not make you blue. The happy ending is waiting for you.
bang gamer.
Take your share of trouble. Face it and don't
Alright, Toby Fox's music.
complain. If
I
you
wonder what he
want
did.
the rainbow, you must have the rain. Happiness comes double after a little pain. If you want the rainbow, you must have the rain. What if your love affair should break up, as they sometimes will? Oh, when you kiss and make up, oh, what a thrill. Sadness ends in gladness. Showers are not in vain. So if you want the rainbow, you must have the rain. Take your share of trouble, face it and don't complain. For if you want the rainbow, you must have the rain. Happiness comes double after a little pain. So if you want the rainbow,
Let's do the 51.
you must have the
That's him.
rain. What if your love affair should break up, as they sometimes will? Ah, when you
Where
kiss
does the judge go now? There's literally
and
nothing
make
left of the world.
Oh boy, what a thrill. Sadness ends in gladness. Showers are not in vain. So if you want that rainbow, why you must have the rain.
Kind of old-timey song. Nice very much a Bioshock. Seems that sort of. So yeah, that was very nihilist towards the end. I mean, the whole game was kind of. But yeah, that's a really interesting, really cool narrative. I think it's one of the things I'm gonna be like deep diving on, sort of fully like understand and going to the answers, because I know I'm sure there's like loads of different ways of interpreting of what's going on, and then of course there's also other endings, because I know there's like, I wonder if actually, I'm gonna take a look, I wonder if we got like the best end. I mean, we've got time, we could go back and do that actually. Yeah, screw it, let's do it and let's do that, get that other ending. Stupid question. Did we save before we went to fight, or? Yeah, I think we did. We had all this stuff. Couldn't afford it. Yeah, I want to do the get the other ending. See what that looks like. Oh, we're gonna have to fight the child again. So yeah, focus our attacks there, I think. Apart from obviously these ones that attack. The Maker's down. Right, revive him. I'm going to increase the Bat's attack. Going to draw HP there. There. Use run with switch that to Bolt. Okay. I say the battle official ending. Too bad for you, Space Cadet. You're dying in control of your malevolent Marion. Time to bid farewell for what remains of your existence. So now it's other end. Edge Pablo. Giant Avenger, unable to type. Here we go. Let's take his defense. Ooh, a lot of damage. Go. Special home run. It's over. Escaping from your purpose is impossible. Which is currently on. Switch. Switch is now off. Oh, so we hear the same song, but it's just now a different come. I guess the world is completely destroyed at this point, right?
What does it matter if rain comes your way and raindrops patter all day? The rain descending should not make you blue. The happy ending is waiting for you. Take your share of trouble, face it and don't complain. If you want the rainbow, you must have the rain. Happiness comes double after a little pain. If you want the rainbow, you must have the rain. What if
Are we gonna get any like issue or something? I guess not. There isn't anything to step off because presumably now the job is done, our spirit will leave the batter's body and he'll be like a husk. He'll also here to be with Green and
so if you want the rainbow, you must have the rain.
although arguably there's probably already spirit was already gone.
And don't complain, for if you want the rainbow, you must have the rain. Happiness comes double after a little pain. So if you want the rainbow, you must have the rain. What if your love affair should break up, as they sometimes will? Ah, when you kiss and make up, oh boy, what a
Already has been a really good game. Good experience, fun experience. I say fun.
Showers are not in vain.
But it definitely scratched kind of an itch for a sort of like that sort of offbeat small RPG that I quite love. But it's been good. I've really loved this game. It's been it is interesting, this kind of like micro genre of Mother like that. Especially considering how a lot surprisingly seems like bunch of these games that are kind of quote-unquote mother-like tend to have not actually been influenced by Earthbound. Well, they've been made in countries where Earthbound never came out, which is really fascinating. That kind of like parallel thinking. Parallel sort of. But yeah. But it's, and I reckon that's probably going to get even, like, this kind of microgenre is going to get even bigger as time goes on, considering just how big of an impact Undertale was when it came out, how popular and how beloved that is. There's going to be a whole generation of game developers that are going to look at stuff like that, and this as well, and they're going to be like, going to take that to heart when they're like developing their game. So it's going to be really interesting seeing how this sort of JRPG, I mean JRPG in brackets, sort of evolves generation. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really exciting. We're only done an hour and a half, so we're still like halfway. We're still only halfway through how long I would usually stream for. So I'm thinking about what to do in the meantime. I mean, what we could do is we could have a short stream. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna do. Let's do some Mario Kart. Let's just knock out Tor. I jokingly said, "Oh, we said we're gonna do Mario Kart. We never." Do it. Let's do that. I will update the stream, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes to do that. So bear with me a second. Get that set up. Bye. Yo, that's a gear change. Welcome to wow. Welcome to Mario Kart World Tour. We're gonna, it's not even called World Tour. It's called Mario Kart World. They should have called it Mario Kart World Tour. I don't know why they didn't. Anyway, we're gonna be doing Mario Kart World Knockout Tour online against a bunch of randomers, and it should be a lot of fun. See if we can get first. We're just gonna play this for I think 20 minutes, half an hour. Take us over the edge of 2 hours. And I think we'll call it. It'll be a bit of a shorter stream of the day. Right, let's see if we can. Oh, Explorer Toad's fine. Not quite Captain Toad, but or even Burger Toad. Burger Toad is the best. I'm very surprised that this game hasn't had like any post-release updates. I mean, obviously it's had like patches to sort of make some of the versus races more like, well, the balance to make the versus races seem more like classic Mario Kart instead of doing all the in-between bits, which are kind of honestly my least favourite thing of this game. But I'm surprised they haven't like followed this up with like either free or paid DLC yet. I am sure it is coming. I'm sure that is going to be a thing, and it will be a big deal when it is. But I'm surprised they haven't like. There's just like no more costumes have been added or extra playable characters or like extra carts. Presumably they're not gonna make another Mario Kart game this gen. This is gonna be it. But you never know. But I expect we'll get Summer Code in the next 6 months. Especially as there's going to be so many more people playing this game. I mean, even more than there already has been over Christmas. Because more people will pick up the game over the next couple of months, and it's going to and so they're going to really want to cash in on that. Do some new stuff for it. Because this game is going to have a hell of an install base by the end of the year. We're in 15th. How'd that happen? Well, gotta fix that then. Parts. Right. Not gonna lie guys, there is like no strategy to how I'm using these mushrooms. Mushroom make me go fast. I want to go fast now. That's really offensive. I saw that like in the in the corner of my eye. I saw that Rosalina skin, the athletic Rosalina skin, and I don't know why. I like pictured it for some reason. My brain immediately went, "Oh, that's Waluigi in like in pajamas," and then I was like, "There it isn't." But that should definitely be a costume, like Waluigi in like old Victorian pajamas with a little nightcap, like he's Scrooge. It just amused me for a second there. It wouldn't even be the weirdest costume in the game. And I was going to say, well, and if there's any Nintendo character that's going to get visited by 3 ghosts in the night, if it's going to be Waluigi, but then I realise Wario exists. Nintendo, if you're looking for ideas for one of your upcoming movies that apparently you've got loads in the works for, Wario Christmas Carol, I'm free to write it if you want. I mean, the twist will be at the end that he basically doesn't learn anything. Like, he'll wake up and he'll be like, we'll see the kid and they'll be like, "Give me that boy, get me the biggest turkey you can find." And he's like, "Oh, you should share it among the townspeople," and they'll be like, "No, it's mine," and just eating himself. Boo! Oh, we're on to go to the next race. Oh, the soundtrack is so... Golden Rally. This is one we just did. Fine. Freaking go! That's you, baby Peach. It's not supposed to be mine. Guys all suck. Big Toad on campus! That was really annoying. That's all my red shells. Right. No. Shortcut time. That kind of worked. Got boomed. Good feeling about this one. Okay, we went right last time, let's go left this time. Wait! Probably should have held on to this till like now, to be fair, because everyone's just going to be spamming everything. It's coins! Rich! Rich, I tell ya! But... No! Taking the scenic route. Toad is back, baby. I think we might have done worse. I'm changing my car. Because that is obviously the problem. Guys, what's your dance style? Is it this? Or do you hit the club like this? Or maybe when you hear like a good stonking beat, you're like this. I know when I'm into my like Jazzy Yoshi songs, I like that bop like this. Like, yeah. I'm vibing to this. Anyway. Burger Toad, Burger Toad. No, I don't want to be the... Spent too long vibing, guys. Spent too long having a good time, and the game was just like, nope, no, you have to play the game now. Can't just mess around on our menus. I'm paying the price for it, or I have to be the boombox cart. It doesn't even play any cool jams out of it. Oh, I saw Donkey Kong 4 for the stage, yeah. That was fun. Fuck it, Monty Mole, that item was mine! And then I just went and got hit by literally everything. Just the Mario Kart way. How are we in? We are very much in last. This bike sucks. Like, right, I'm changing the bike. Nope. Let's be, what's the... Yeah, let's be the Rob bike, the Rob Hog. Because it'll probably be our last race. Call it for the day. Bit of a short stream, but we finished the game, so... Oh crap, I gotta figure out what we're gonna play tomorrow. Anyway, Ice Rally. I think this is the one we just done, but... boring, but... make it work. What the... I forgot there's a bee Wario's costume in this game. This is just chaos. I'm confident we can place here. Just need to... No! I'm not ending it on that. We're gonna at least place after the first thing. Checkpoints. Moon Rally! Bowser Castle, through the Toad Factory, through to Moo Moo Farms, to the other place. I don't remember. I don't find the tracks as memorable in this. To be clear, I really like this game. I just find some of the quote-unquote innovations that they've added to the Mario Kart formula, I don't love them. I think it makes the tracks themselves less memorable. And I find the world map very, very boring. Admittedly, they have improved it. Like, they did an update, so now it does track your progress on what collectibles you've collected in the open world in the free roam mode. But like, it is baffling that wasn't there at launch. You don't understand why they didn't even think to have that. What a pile of piss. Right, give me the curry. Right, at least that should get us a qualifying spot. Now who's the Burger King? You don't. Crown is mine. Fully expecting that to be something that wouldn't be particularly helpful. Coming out the back of that truck and it wasn't. It was a mushroom. Just stayed there. Gonna take out two behind us. It won't matter because there'll be like a massive like run of people right in the checkpoint. So we'll end up at the checkpoint like coming like, I don't know, 14. Alright, halfway. I mean, even if like we don't qualify at this point, I'm fairly happy because it didn't come absolute last. Right, I need to get out of this chaos. I said get out of the chaos, not further into it. You? No. It's really annoying us right in the middle of like all of this, because it basically means that if you're using any offensive items, they're kind of useless because you're likely to hit someone who's already just been hit by something else, so it's going to affect them. Or like, yeah, or everyone is going to be using like, because everyone's just using everything to try and get ahead. Wait. Nope. Hoping going on the ground would speed me up, but maybe slower, and then I missed that item box. Got on the Luigi! You're my new nemesis! Oh, there is no way we're like... Yeah. Yeah. That's a... Let's do a couple more. Why not? Getting some stuff up. Kart rally. That is a lot of pokies. Question. Would an itemless knockout draw be fun? But is literally at that point just a test of driving skill. I'm just wondering, like, because obviously items bring like that really big level of chaos. But I also wonder if you would still have a good chaos level if you just turned items off and I'm pretty sure there's got to be an option like if you do local multiplayer, right? Nope. Oh, that's going to screw us over. Beefy! I'm gonna take a left now. Don't mean that'd be particularly helpful. I bet you're a lot slower on water. Or at least seems that way. Kinda sucks. Okay, I think we're fairly confident we'll qualify here. No! Wrong boxes! That boomerang did nothing. Yeah, I probably shouldn't see that one coming. I was hoping to get onto that rail. Shortcut! Oh no, this has backfired horribly. Alright, I think we're gonna call it there. So, yeah, thank you for joining me for the stream today. Bit of a, took a bit of a turn, after finishing off, but yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah, thank you for joining the stream today. Whether you joined for the whole thing or we joined for 5 minutes. I really appreciate you hanging around. I'd say it's, like I said, been a bit of a short stream, but we'll be back tomorrow with something else. I'm not decided what that something else is going to be. But it'll be good, whatever it is, I hope. Dicks around worryingly. Figure out who's going to play something good. So I hope you enjoy me for that, whatever it is. And as always, au revoir, baby. See ya. Bye.